Settle down, all of you, for the invocation. Jyoti, paper. List. Be seated for the invocation. Class has started. Give, I will do. So I will know who's there, who's not there. 9, 9:30. Sit in the position for the invocation with eyes closed. Sit straight, sit tall. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनाम् पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारम् शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणम् सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतम् प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् Harihi Om. Bow your head down. Release the palms down. Release the position. Change the order of crossing the legs. Parshva Swastikasan. Turn to the right side. Turn to the right side. Parshva Swastikasan. The other side. Release. Full arm balance. Wait. Menstruating women, Adho Mukha, Parshvottanasana, Prasarita Padottanasana. Jyoti, this is your pen. Office pen. नाही खाली मला कुणाल पे हे आता राहू दे. Hey, she has to come down, no? Move. Sticky mat is not important. You moving is important. Now we are teachers here. Prioritize. Maybe that should be the topic of today. Where to give priority? वाह दर्शन लागलं असतं ना. Full arm balance, second attempt. Full arm balance, second attempt. Become taller in full arm balance. Buttocks away from the wall. Raise the heels, calf. How you can do there, Shilpi? Tell me. How you can do your Parshvottanasana there? Is that the place when they are jumping for full arm balance? Walk, no. What is the big trouble in walking? Third person I'm telling now today to take care for yourself. They won't get hurt. You will get hurt. You take full arm balance very lightly. This itself tells me that your force only is probably not there, that you have no idea what is the force of the jump of full arm balance. Somehow God has made you reach full arm balance without the force. So many people, they struggle and they're not getting. God should have taken from you and given to them. How you can walk in front of people that are jumping to full arm balance? Get up. How can you take this so casually? And we are teachers here. In this class, if we have to spend time for your safety of full arm balance, I pity the plight of the students in your class. What must be happening to them then? And a big thing, or what, you will give 2 tiles here and you think it is enough. What do you know the height of the person who is going to come next? You are going to be with your head down in Parshvottanasana. How can you prejudge what will be the height of the next person? There are taller people in the class. Look around. And if this is the plight of teachers in the class, it is extremely unfortunate. And I've seen classes, I've heard of classes where the planning apparently is immaculate. That they think this is haphazard. You have to be here means you have to be here. You should not move out on the mat. Move out of the mat. That is ridiculous to the other extreme. Safety is important. It is not that you should look, the class should look well organized. The class should look well organized for what? The class should look well organized so that you can see everybody and take care of them. It is not for the sake of the class that the class has to be well organized. It is for your sake as a teacher that for the students you will be able to look. This is absolutely unacceptable that you walk like this, like that. And full arm balance, somebody is up there and somebody is going to protect the sticky mat because it is your mat and you want to remove the mat for yourself. How ridiculous is that? If he lands on your head, you will know what will happen. The amount of space you need to give around full arm balance. That is why in your first week, I said nobody will do at the columns. If you recollect, first week we did only at this wall because the visitors, you're unused to it. And now this was not just visitors that were doing, even our teachers were doing the same thing. Once again, full arm balance. And don't stand around the people that are jumping. It is not just about physical space, their mental space also, no? They need space around to feel free to jump up. Now rub the heels up, buttocks away from the wall. Rub the heels, ankles, buttocks, everything nicely rub up. Okay, now full arm balance means the upper arm, lower arm, they have to have a fullness to it. Okay, that is why it is called full arm. There should be also fullness to your full arm balance. Come down. All of us in full arm balance, we tend to move the elbows forward. Can 2-3 members do here full arm balance? Those who just did, come closer, the others. Now you know the shoulder, sit down. Those are in the front, sit down. You know the buttocks have to come forward, shoulder blades have to come forward, etc. This elbow joint tends to come forward. Now the moment the elbow joint comes forward, this area stops working. In full arm balance, in Urdhva Dhanurasan, the elbow should not come forward to your face like that. This is where your face is looking. So this elbow, touch, no, some other teachers touch there and show. The elbow has to go back. Elbow should go back towards the wall. Elbows towards the wall. Shoulder blade will come forward but not the elbow. Come down. Rajendra, Raya, ya ikde. We are going to help because it is not known otherwise. So there will be 3 members. Full arm balance tu kar, Rajendra. Tu elbow pakad me, I will stop him from coming down. तुझं कोपरा आर्क आहे, तुझं पुढे येत नाहीये, तालचं पुढे येत होतं. कम, तुझं पण पुढे येतो का? See, sideways is different. नाही, yeah. बघू, 2-3 members do. Okay, now do you see? Mrinal, tu khali hai. You see how the elbow is coming forward, forearm, upper arm. Okay, my elbow shape is like that. Yes, we can definitely attribute our elbow shape is like that. But in full arm balance, the elbow has to come back. Tal and Padmaja, come down. You adjust your elbow. You come down, rest, you'll do again, Praj. I will stop her from falling while you stop her from coming down. असं नको, ते मदत करणार एकमेकांना. Now shoulder blade forward. Shoulder blade forward, buttocks forward and lift up. So I am stopping her from coming down. Otherwise, she will land on Raya's face. And Raya is pushing her elbows back while Prachi is bringing the head forward. Lift up. You're just coming forward. Lift up, Prachi. Elbow back, elbow back, elbow back. Okay, slowly leave Raya. Slowly he has to leave and she comes down. Okay? You're helping each other. Nobody will help at the columns because I have no confidence what will go on there. So we are only going to do here. Now, standing plank for online people to shift the weight to the fingers since they may not have people to help. तूच कर म्हणजे तुझे एल्बो मागे नाही नाही पाहिजे ना. अजून पुढे नाही, तू तुझा हात पुढे थोडं. Now Prachi has some access to move her elbow back because her fingers take the weight. Okay, all our wrist pains. No, do our fingers pain in full arm balance? No, the wrist pain. So now this shifts the body weight towards the fingers. Elbows away, elbows going towards the wall, shoulder blade coming away. Elbows back, Prachi, elbows coming. Keep the elbow there only and do the rest of the thing. Relax. So online, since you may not have people to help you, use the sticky mat to at least learn the weight shift. Here, come on. 3 members, you'll need space around. You'll need space around. Step back. Meanwhile, others step back. Urdhva Dhanurasan, elbows away from the ground, you control by yourself. Meanwhile, here, Urdhva Dhanurasan, control by yourself. Here, quickly form 3 members. 3 members. When you are leaving them, those who are supporting the elbow, don't roll the elbow in, etc. Just push it here. In fact, it is turning extra in. Yeah. Now back. Now this forward. This back. Push her back. This force has to be straight. You can't be sitting. You can be little sideways. She has to be central. While leaving, be very careful. Okay. Slowly leave, come down. You people only, turn around. Next batch. I mean, same batch, the next person, yeah. And everybody has to get a chance to hold the elbow. So now you will hold the elbow, she will stop. Kashat. Kutla pose मध्ये. Okay, now meanwhile, here, next help. Have a look. Padmaja, sit. Meanwhile, have a look. See? Look here. Those are in Nantar Bhakti Soti. You have to zoom in little on Raya's hand holding of the elbow. Raya, leave and show again what you're doing. Okay, now listen. As I was telling you last week about holding. Last week about holding, touching. Now suppose she does Paschima Namaskarasana. And he has to roll the upper arm. If he has to roll the upper arm, he holds it. Now the muscles are rounder. They have a great substance to them. It is a mass. Now when a mass has to be held, his hands go circularly around. And his hand occupies her upper arm as much as possible. We've seen some people just hold fingertips without circularity. Yeah, like this, you cannot adjust the upper arm. Like this, you can't. How to touch to help? There should be clarity in your mind. What are you touching? For what are you touching? Okay, for what are you touching? Now, suppose in her case, Raya's head, he thinks I have to lengthen her upper arm. He pulls it down. This is lengthened the upper arm. But there is too much stiffness. Now Raya says, no, upper arm is not rotating. I have to roll the upper arm, not shoulder. Just come to the upper arm. You have to move around. Huh? We are not going to change camera angles. It's going to take too long a time otherwise. Head of the upper arm is rolling. Shoulder bone. Dokala. Because if he simply pulls the shoulder bone, there is no resistance. Shoraya. Without head. So he has to stop that. So there is clarity. Oh, she's coming back. I have to stop her from coming back. So you need clarity on what you are helping for. Now the basic asanas that you help in are what? Standing poses. Okay? Aple लोक जरा पटमट त्रिकोणासन अर्धचंद्रासन दाखवा इकडे. इकडे शीर्षासन. One person going up, one person helping. Fatima, you go up. You are going to go to शीर्षासन. कुठे पण करा पटपट. I just want to now see. Camera, come here. Shwetang. Now here what is happening? Rajendra, in his head, his clarity is, I am going to support Shwetang's hip and I am taking Shwetang back. So he holds the entire thigh. He can hold with the fingers now. How will fingers control such a big leg? So he has to hold entirely. Okay? He is holding entirely to give her a Trikonasana alignment. Camera, laptop मध्ये बघा व्यवस्थित दिसतोय का? Zoom in too much आहे का? Too much zoom in. Go back. Okay? So you should be able to read as a teacher. What is Vilas doing? Can you tell me 3 things Vilas is doing? Shoulder back. Rotate the cuff. Cuff. Shoulder he is holding back. He is not rotating the cuff, etc. He is just holding the shoulder to take her back. He is not even pulling. If he pulls, this is pulling. He is just holding her shoulder. Buttock is in. Third thing, he is just holding the thigh. He is not even putting effort to pull the thigh. If I say put in efforts, will ask to pull the thigh. It is a different force. So it is not how to help in an asana. You need to know what is the demand of the asana. Who are the others helping? Now if Fatima is unable to go up, Fatima is unable to go up. She is afraid to go up. Or she is unable to go up. She straightens the leg and she is trying to jump. Straighten. And jumps up with straight leg. She is not reaching. So now if the teacher has to help. So in her head, she lifted the leg. So she lifted the doer's leg. So basically have clarity. What is it that you are helping for? Don't think where should I touch? That is not your first question. Your first question has to be where in the asana help is needed. Okay. Now elbow joint when we come to Padmaja. So now here full arm balance. Now in Trikonasana knee joint, you know the role of knee joint. Parshvakonasana hip joint, knee joint. Utkatasana hip joint, knee joint. Now here in asanas where elbow is not straightening. Anybody here whose elbows do not straighten? Over straighten. Doesn't straighten. Bend. Show me. Those who are raising the arm, everybody don't show. So lesser elbows for me to see. No, this is all straight only. No, I don't mean crooked elbow. I meant a stiffness because of which arthritis, stiffness, you can't straighten. Okay. So now here, if shoulder joint, elbow joint has to be held. Now suppose she struggles. Okay, suppose her arm does not straighten at all. Imagine a student is like this. He can't go to straighten the elbow joint right away because vertical lift only is not coming. How he will control? The bone is a very, very, very strong substance, thankfully. Thankfully. So don't complain. It's a great gift that the bones are so strong. So you cannot with your finger handle a bone like that. You have to take the muscles in place. So here when upward lift is not coming, he has to lift up first. In the upward lift, elbow starts behaving. Now show from the side. Thoracic, he is giving a support. Why he gave? First he didn't give. So from his head he didn't give. Now remove. So he is giving a resistance from the knee to the thoracic area. What happened, Padmaja? What was the difference between the two?
Without the knee, I was being...
Loudly, confidently say.
Without the knee, I was being pulled up. I was standing up almost. and
You were
here,
flying up.
yeah, flying up, and now I can sit and just stretch my hand.
So it was just so much lift, but that she started to fly. So much lift that she started to fly. So knee to give a grounding. So when an elbow joint is to be supported, you have to hold. Did you see his grip again? Can you hold your own elbow and show me? Still down, elbow. Forearm, elbow, upper arm. Clearly identify. This elbow, now there is an elbow crookedity where now especially women, ladies, we not so close, where we have this shape, no? Men also. Wherever the hip pelvis is broader, this starts coming. The elbow comes out. Okay? Now this elbow, if it has to be corrected, this elbow straightening is not important. From here to here, when elbow has to go to straighten, it is different. Put your arm weight. Say you're going to do Vrksasan, full arm balance there itself, like Chaturangasan, put your arm. Now here, if the elbows have to be straightened, it is the back of the forearm, elbow that has to go in. Bend your elbow. Now if it has to straighten, what comes in? This way it comes in. Now the shape of the elbow straightening is a different. It is this edge of the elbow, inner armpit, inner elbow. Outer armpit, outer elbow. So this, when it has to be held in place for crookedity adjustment, it is a different kind of a grip that has to come.
That narrow.
You need strength also.
You can't just have one finger. You need to cover the bottom of it and the top of it also.
Yeah, but let them cover with one finger and realize the strength is not enough. The strength is not enough. As we are colleagues, you make mistakes here. Why not one finger? Don't think this is a rule. Oh, to correct elbow like this, it has to be one finger. To correct elbow like this, it has to be 4 fingers. So many asanas, so many direction elbows. How you are going to remember? Just look around. How to correct, hold the elbow for Vrksasan 2 if you have to make them entwine. How to hold the elbow for Malasan if you have to make them entwine behind. Urdhva Dhanurasan elbow, see. Look at that Navasan elbow, second row here, Rashmi. Give it to the taller. Rajkumar Vijay, one of you take because you're taller. Look at that Navasan elbow tenacity. Can you see? Rajkumar, हाँ थोड़ा लमागेंगे ना माँ. You see the tenacity of the elbow there? It is full arm balance. It is in full arm balance almost. It is in. With what grip, what density of that upper arm, forearm, elbow. Now, those of you who were helped in full arm balance with that elbow back, do you realize how much the elbow is coming forward? Now, there are 2-3 places here the help has to happen. Here, if platform, then space is limited. Let's help in Dhanurasan so everybody can do. Padmaja. So, while full arm balance, because 3 members have to do, it's going to take time. Come closer and have a look at the hand grip.
And also with the
To bollas ki online is a problem. They can't hear. Okay, so he is holding her elbow and look at Raya's head neck. If the grip is lost, it is likely Padmaja's grip will be lost. Then Raya has to leave and they have to start all over again. You see Raya is moving his... Show the other way. Mage jana means what show? You see the angle changing? So he has to stand over her fully. Now sometimes when elbow does not straighten at all, there are people with rheumatoid arthritis thumb, where the elbows don't straighten at all, then wrist can't turn. Because they have rheumatoid arthritis, wrist can't turn. Then it is this only. If it is rheumatoid arthritis, there has to be separate attention. Yeah. Bent like that. One arm bent, one arm straight. One arm straightening, one arm bending. Attagal. Okay, so separate holding. So now let us learn both symmetrically adjusting. So that first batch come here. Second batch here, Urdhva Dhanurasan. Online, I'm sorry, this month has been fully helping each other. Don't be frustrated. Maybe next month we will do solo work. Come on. थांब आधी हे आले का चेक करू रे बाबा. No talking quickly, space is limited. Vijay at the men, you come, he's also tall guy, you're also tall. The taller people form a group together. तिकडे जाऊन बघ, पुन्हा बॅलन्स बघ. ते ठेव इकडे, हा इथे ठेव बेटर. तिकडे का बर. हा, use the platform. This you can. ए उत्तम नाही पुरत आहे फोर्स, खूप फोर्स पाहिजे अजून. हा, तुमचा फोर्स, युअर फोर्स शुड बी मोर. जवळ जा ना. हाऊ यू कॅन बी सो फार अवे फ्रॉम द वॉल फॉर दिस. हे बघा, हे एक आत वळतोय ना, म्हणून हे आधी असं आणायला पाहिजे. हा बस तेवढंच, जास्त नको. थकला आता 90 डिग्री. आता तू पुढे किती मागे जातोय शोल्डरने. डोकं चल, काय नाही, उचल आता, उचल. तेवढं पाहिजे हात. ये full arm balance online. I told you to do on the sticky mat. Could you understand the difference between not sticky mat, sorry, slanting plank online? Did you get the weight shift with the slanting plank? Yes or no? You got it? Okay, do 2-3 times. Do 2-3 times. And now listen, those are alone. When you are taking the elbow back, no, don't look back, look forward. Look in front. Look in front as though you're looking at the ceiling in front. Elbow back still. Lucy online, elbow back. Shaleen, it won't come because where is the opposing force to push your wrist forward? There's no opposing force to push your wrist forward, so it won't come. Oh, 1 minute. Elbow, elbow. Tal. You are not holding elbow, you are holding upper arm. You are not holding the elbow.
That's a nice.
कोण ही पाहिजे बहुतेक. मेघना लागे. ए तू कॉलमला ये ना. कॉलमला ठेवणार का? नाही, मला का नको, बिकॉज लेट पीपल डू नो. Online, 1 minute, wait. At the bottom of the elbow. This elbows are returning. Now.
The chest and shoulders feel very like powerfully engaged, but otherwise it feels like Thank-
Okay. Online. One more way to straighten the arm. Ring धरतो. राजेंद्र camera घे. दोन वेगळे रिंग घे. Online are just waiting. नहीं हे ring. Zoom out हो तू. Online, straighten the arms like that. It is called Salamba Ut. Online are just watching. Okay, look. Partners to straighten your arms. Okay, so he's holding the rings on top. You have to climb up on something and reach and then hang. How much to hang? Bend the knees. Bend the knees. If possible, hips down. This is what people do. They use core power to fly the feet up. That is not what I want. I don't want abdomen to pull the legs up. Then it is not arm work. He has to hang with his arms so much down. This has to hang. This has to be pulled down. So much this goes down that feet are no longer needed on the floor. What we see people doing? Oh, feet up. So this is bending. Feet up and down. This is different purpose. Now for arm straight, this won't work. Now this online, do both forward, both. Now those who are helped meanwhile in full arm balance, what was the feeling of full arm balance? Light? More? What else happened? I don't know. Arms, upper back, they feel completely different. All the while you thought you were in full arm balance, but now when so much the elbows were back, you realize what is weight bearing on the arm. Otherwise, elbow comes so much forward and it bears the weight somehow. But for shoulder blade to get engaged in the asana, it is a different full arm balance altogether. Now I am always in a double mind. I don't know whether these things have to be shown in a public class, online class, recording. Now I'm sure some fullness in full arm balance. Anything can happen, and there I'm a little afraid. Should this be shown so those who want to learn properly will learn properly? Or should this thing not be shown so that a misrepresentation does not happen? What do you think? Then what to do about these misrepresentations? Then you people have to be honest. Online, offline, both of you. You have to be honest in your approach. This is for you to get a feel. This is for not for you to broadcast for others.
No sounds.
Abhi, you're muted.
Sound is lost. With which it is being given. Now, offline, you people did Gitaji's class, no? To the recording. It was different, no? What was different? Okay, maybe asanas were different. But even if it was the same asana, it was different. Because her attempt was that you get it there and then. Now, if you memorize these points and try to deliver, it won't happen. It won't happen. If it has touched you, something may happen. If it has not touched you, nothing will happen. Now, I see online certain posts, दाखवते. विलास तू करतो का रे तुझ्या हाईटला कदाचित ते येईल ते सांगतोय तू सेन्सर नव्हता आत नव्हतं म्हणून तर प्रॉब्लेम होता मला. This won't work. See, because the support is for the upper arm. Side view. Why it won't work? Because the upper arm is supported. If the support were for the shoulder blade, it is different. But when upper arm is supported like this, how it will come? It won't come. Come down. Now, in order to impress people, now all of us as teachers, come back to your place. All of us as teachers want to impress our students. Okay? Now, maybe you have to revisit that. Maybe you have to revisit that. Should we impress people? If you want to impress someone, it is a different way of presentation. Fortunately for us, Guruji's name is still impressive. 2014, Guruji's name is still impressive. The essence of his teachings will impress people, provided you deliver it with that honesty. Okay? Now legs straight, buttock in, Trikonasana. It's a simple instruction. But if you want to impress, you will say legs straight, buttock in. But if you are seeing the person in front of you, the leg is bending, straighten the leg, straighten, pull the leg up, you are addressing to the present moment. When you address that present moment in that present situation, it will impress them. It will leave an impression. We don't want to impress people. Please don't misunderstand your responsibility itself. If people get impressed, wow. But you don't aim to impress, because then it goes the wrong way. Then we try hard to become creative. We try hard to do something different, because something different we have to teach. No, everybody is teaching. If I have to stand out, something different I have to do. Don't have that pressure on you. Don't have that pressure. We are common people, commoners. Yes or no? Anybody here thinks you are exceptional? Maybe. I'm not being sarcastic. Then when we think we are commoners, why you want to be special when you are teaching? Just be who you are when you are teaching. If you know the full arm balance fully, how you teach full arm balance will be impactful. If you don't know full arm balance fully and you want to impact someone, zero, nothing will happen. So if at all you want to impress people, at least chase the correct target, which is learn the asana fully. And these are no shown method. This is not new method. This elbow back, Gita ji was telling stories of intensives in the recording. This has been happening since 1970s. These methods, it is not new. It is not new. Maybe one certain method you haven't come across. But there are thousands of methods that they have shown. One method you didn't come across, it is okay. There are so many other methods, no? Because full arm balance, Urdhva Mukhashvanasan, Urdhva Dhanurasan, Purvottanasana. But Purvottanasana, still arms are back, but we can still address that. Now in these poses, when the arms are straight, elbow, shoulder blade, arm, their connection is beautiful, provided they fall in line like that. Elbow forward, shoulder blade backward. We've all heard shoulder blade forward, shoulder blade forward, shoulder blade forward. Full arm balance in sleep, if I wake you up and ask you full arm balance, shoulder blade forward or backward, you will say shoulder blade forward. Shoulder blade up or down, you will say shoulder blade up. What you are asking, how is it okay to bend the elbow? I am saying don't do that. I am sorry. I am saying don't do that. Because you are unnecessarily getting pressurized. I am saying that you have to show something different. This method was not shown by Guruji or Gitaji or Prashantji, and they could not have shown it for the upper arm, because full arm balance, shoulder, thoracic, shoulder blade. If at all support has to come, where we put the knee? Upper back. We cannot support someone from the upper arm. Joint, when it is weight bearing, joints have to do something, no, to bear the weight. Okay, so in fact, I'm not addressing this small thing. This is a small thing to me. There are thousands of such posts on the internet. Apparently, the brain's capacity is everything that has ever been uploaded on the internet by everyone on this earth. That is the capacity of one brain. You individually can store in your brain the data that has ever been uploaded on the internet, everybody put together. So how much you are capable of. So don't be swayed by these internet things. Okay, your brain has much more potential. So what I'm saying is, don't be pressurized to do something different. You like authentic things. You like your cultural heritage, richness of your food, of your clothing, of your culture, where we want to stick to tradition. So here also, follow the rich cultural heritage. No, why here to go for disco dance? When something different, something off, if it is verified, validated, wonderful. Guruji himself changed things. He has discovered so many props. So I'm not saying you have to stick to the past. I'm saying let there be clarity on what that support is for. That should be clear in your head. Now that is why I asked you, when you were being pushed back in your elbow online, unfortunately that we could not give you. When you are helping each other, when you meet your friends at some point, do this. When your elbows are pushed back in full imbalance, did somebody feel the contrary? Because then we can address that. You felt the contrary. You felt elbow bending. You felt shaking. You felt shoulder blade going back. Come. You could not move. Come. Bagu. Who were the helpers? Come. Let us see what went wrong. Why she could not do. Maybe and this support is not for everyone. We will learn together now. Go ahead. Do. Anybody else? Take the mat. Now, can you retain or you want to come down? Go, Tal. Okay. So the upward ascent has to be matched. Anybody else felt the contrary? Okay. Okay. So now when elbow is in place, shoulder blade, thoracic, you felt differently. We all agree upon this? Anybody disagreement? No, haven't done? Okay, continue. Show me. Do. You do down. Come on. Those who have not done, continue. We heard Urdhva Dhanurasan over. To such an extent. Can one try or do here? We can demonstrate. Meghna, you do. मी बोलू का कारण ऑनलाइन ला नाही ऐकू येणार. When she is pushing back and this is held to such an extent where this forward movement does not come, maybe that was happening for you. So this touching and so 2-3 things here. Cameras here, someone holding her. This distance is too much. You see the shape how this is back. Okay, come away. So you have to address that. Now this force is not to push her back. What is the purpose of this force? So that she doesn't now. Suppose she pushes too much back and he's not there. She wants to come down because this is too much for her to bear. She will get hurt. It is for her safety he is there. It is for helper safety he is there. So his aim is to not push her back. Is to stop her from coming down in case she wants to come down. Got it? Okay. Do. That's what happened. Okay, so I correct that. If the body weight comes on the fingers, elbows will be back. ऊर्ध्व मुख श्वासाला धरून डेन्सिटी देऊया. करायचं. आज ऊर्ध्व मुख आणि ऊर्ध्व धनुरासन. ऑनलाईन ला माहित. Simple. And as colleagues, tell each other. Why? Vandana, why are you doing here? People on the side, they don't have people to help. Why you walked out now?
Get the same help in halfway because she said that she's not confident in full balance.
Somebody stand behind. Let's see. Show. ए प्राची कॅमेरा दाखव इकडे. Online. Get that elbow shape. Move that elbow in by yourself like that. You may have a soft brick, no? Online. Start again. Start all over again. See the direction of the elbow crease. Go. Move. Direction. This. Online saw. Come on, do that while we finish this. Lala, stay on there. Don't bite your lips. Breathe. Huh?
Rotation is there. They are rotating
Too much. Feet should be grounded for this. Okay, stop. There is a question about elbow rotation. How much to rotate the elbow while pushing the elbow back? Our aim is to push the elbow back. But suppose the elbow is rotated inward or outward. Who are those two members that? तूच करून दाखवतो तसं. Now, okay. Now here I can't push the elbow back, no, because this elbow is going in. So suppose I want to address this elbow, I have to bring this direction. Who is going to help him? So somebody hold the thigh. So now here, if this elbow I have to push back, this elbow has to come to a forward direction and then we push.
No, you're too strong.
Okay. Your aim is not to turn the elbow in or elbow out. Your aim is to push the elbow back. For you to push the elbow back, if that inner head is not facing you, you have to bring it in to face you. What is your question? So too much if you do, it is wrong. Too less if you do, then the straight force is wrong. Okay? Online, what was shown, this side, that side do. Full arm balance over? Okay, now, over or not over? Anybody not over? Okay, meanwhile, come here. There is what is called the density of the arm. Tune there. There is what is called no, let them finish. Let them finish. Now, you people in full arm balance, listen to me at the same time. There is a density of the arm which is needed. Now, what are weight? When weight is borne, you get density. Okay? Raise the arms up. Urdhva Hastasan. There is a weight to your arm. The arm itself has its weight. But that is about it. There is no extra weight. But now go to Urdhva Dhanurasan. Bent legs, Urdhva Dhanurasan. So there is body weight which comes on the arm. So the weight bearing activity is a different work on the arm. Full arm balance, relax. Full arm balance is weight bearing activity. Now do Adho Mukha Svanasana, but not even angular Adho Mukha, perpendicular arm. Just put your arms perpendicular to bring the weight on the arm. So the moment weight comes on the arm, there is a possibility for you to do some weight training density there. What is weight training? What is weight training? You bring the weight on it, so you train it to do a particular activity. Relax. Now, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana is one asana where there is body weight on the arm. Everybody do Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. तुम्ही ठीक आहे तिकडे मदत लावा ना मी चेक करते महिना दाखवते कोणाचा हात राजकुमारचा हात जा राजकुमार ऊर्ध्व मुख श्वानासन कर धरायचे हात तू बघून ठरव then I will show here. Okay, now here weight is coming on the arm. Okay, weight is coming on the arm. Now lift the upper arm. Near the elbow, the back of the upper arm, lift up. Lift up. Relax. आलं इकडे घेतो मग आता तू नुसतं त्याचा हात धरला तरी त्याला डेन्सिटी येईल Have you seen in medical classes? Mrinal, do here first. Rajkumar Tham. Have you seen in medical classes? Have you seen in medical? Do मदद कर तो. ती इकडून पुढे येते हा तिचा हा एल्बो. मग just give density. She doesn't need that rotation. काय होतंय मृणाल okay now what we are not giving a great direction what we are doing is just giving sometimes Guruji has made us do standing poses bandage tied around the elbow because that holds it in place no movement is possible sometimes the instruction from 1970s your legs in standing poses as though you have arthritis. You should not be able to bend. In arthritis, they can't bend the knee. The problem is they are not able to bend the elbow. They are not able to flex the wrist. So your Urdhva Dhanurasan leg, as though it is an arthritic leg, you can't bend at all. As though there is no knee joint. Thigh, knee, shin is one bone. Imagine what will be. Your thigh is straight, no? Now imagine this whole thigh bone is going from hip to ankle. What a beautiful Urdhva Dhanurasan it will look. Okay? So that density has to come to the arm. You are going to help each other in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Rajkumar ये इकडे. धरतो? एकटं जमणार आहे का तिघं लागणार आहे? बेटर तुम्ही बस. We are just holding the elbow. I'm just pulling the elbow forward. There are two different kinds of help happening here. Right now, I only want firmness given to the elbow joint. Ata uchal. Now we are giving you firmness, Rajkumar. You lift this up. From above our palms, lift up, lift up, lift up. Relax. What was your feeling of Urdhva Mukha arms? That solidity, that column-like sensation. We will help on the height. Come on. तिकडे सेतुबंद bench वर मदत करायचा. Because on the floor they won't get it. Come on, quick. Boxes. Okay, meanwhile, those who don't have place, come here. You are using the pair. Those who come here. Come here. Camera also bring with us. Now, rope one, we know immediately buttocks in, head up. Now you are going to hang in this rope one for a while. You are going to get the weight here for a while. Okay, stay here. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, hang fully. Don't be halfway like this. Arms straight. Allow yourself to completely come in the head side direction so the arm gets pulled and there is body weight on the elbow coming. Shoulder holding the body weight. Okay, after a few moments of staying in this position, with this same density, weight on your arms, you're going to come down to rope one. Otherwise, this happens, whereas I want the arm to be a full arm, balance arm to go to rope one. So basically, forearm, elbow, upper arm, full. Come on, online and the others. Those who don't have place, go here. कपड़ा लगा हाथ दे forward 3 members needed
व्हिडिओ बघितलं अभि जॉन ऊर्ध्व मुख श्वानासन आणि ऊर्ध्व धनुरासनामध्ये गुरुजींनी
हो का do again pull this still pull yeah this pull now this forward now maintain this density and come for rope one and you will hold. First of all, bench has to be at the wall. It cannot be in the center. Urdhva Dhanurasan. Urdhva Dhanurasan. Urdhva Dhanurasan दाखवा. मेनला बहुत ते डिफरन्स. Leave, सोड, do. हे खूपच जाते. Do. And lift the triceps up. Armpit roll, triceps up. He needs this help because this is coming out. You understood the difference between the two? Foot like support.
The priority. Yes.
It was not getting lifted, no, because I was not lifting him up. I was pushing in. So when I'm pushing
Please
in,
direct the
in this
camera
case
to
it was different.
Abhijata.
Where we were lifting up, then you need downward force.
Abhi, this has to face forward or then
See. Then forward. Elbow crease face मागे होतात बघा उष्टासन. हा ते मागे बॉडीला फेस होतं.
Just
ते वाढलं की मग शोल्डर ब्लेड काम करत. There are okay. Silence. Silence. There is a question. How to hold the elbow in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana? There are different there are different kinds of movements that are possible here. It depends on who is doing, it depends on how that arm is looking. Now, in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, where inner elbow bulges out, where inner, nahi hote, but it's taking too long. I have to go. Okay, now you come. This arm. This bulges. This is not bulging. No. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana is clearer. Front knee दिसणार ना रे. You turn out. You turn out. No, no. No, no. Your elbow turn now. Hold. You see how this is out? You outer elbow, this arm is more out. Raya? Outer is not so out. But inner, you see how much it is out? So now how I will help him in Urdhva Mukha and how I will help him in Urdhva Mukha is different. Now there may be other... Wi-Fi has connected to network too. Came? They heard all this? They saw this? They didn't. Okay, so him, this outer elbow is out. So how I will help him in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana is different. In Raya, outer elbow is not so out. This is out. So I will grip here. For him, that I have to push in. For him, this I have to push in. Now there may be somebody where elbow push out, where somebody elbow is bending. When elbow is bent and this rotation is secondary, then I have to grip this to first bring the straightness in the arm. Then rotation is secondary. Joint becoming straight is primary. So when elbow is bent, this has to be held for me to reinforce their arm in Urdhva Mukha. So there is no one rule here. Okay? Urdhva Dhanurasan. Bagitla? Continue. Continue your Urdhva Mukha while I set up for Urdhva Dhanurasan. Online, get ready for Urdhva Dhanurasan. Do 2-3 times Urdhva Dhanurasan. No, this is okay. It's not so much out. So both you just have to give firmness.
Lift it up.
Yeah, hold. I'm giving a firmness to the joint. No, I'm not squashing her. I'm holding the joint within my wrist bone. I'm interlocking the finger behind. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Now lift up the triceps, Meghna. Yes. आता हे मदत करणार हे लोक. प्राचीला भेटायचे तुला. तुला कळलं प्रॉब्लेम काय झालं असेल. झूम बघ. बर, नाव व्हॉट हॅज हॅपन्ड. If we end the meeting, online one is.
All right, those who are in online class, have a look. Some of the other things that you can try. A Padmaja Pakad is you're going for Utthita Trikonasana, you'll use a break. हाथ तिकडे काय तोंड तिकडे तोंड तिकडे करना. So you're using a brick and you will try to keep the hand in different manner. So Utthita Trikonasana where full palm is down. Now keeping the palm in this fashion, find out how do you turn the elbow. You can look at Light on Yoga also. What is the shape? So the crease of the elbow is facing forward. So you're creating that density while you are rotating that shoulder back. Adjust the shoulder blade. Similarly, the top arm also, you have to keep the wrist stable and learn to turn that elbow crease. So create that density. So create that density there. So you are rotating that elbow, turning the shoulder, fixing the shoulder blades. Get that from Trikonasana. You can also turn the palm forward where the fingertips are pointing forward and you are learning to turn the elbow. Feel that density. Then you can turn the palm always outward. Again, ideally, turn the brick also so that your full palm is supported. And turn the elbow. Feel that density. And lastly, palm turn fully. Learn the density of all the four positions of the palm. And how does it impact on the elbow and upper arm? And that can be done with your Urdhva Dhanurasan also. Yeah, Prachi.
Okay, now get ready for Urdhva Dhanurasan. Get ready for Urdhva Dhanurasan. Do Urdhva Dhanurasan 3 times. Huh?
Done your stuff.
Online, you also. Once you finish what Raya asked you to do, 3 times Urdhva Dhanurasan do. Bagu, cut. तिचं इथे हाईट शॉर्ट आहे. सो तिला इकडे रेजिस्टन्स दे. दिस इनर एल्बो. Inner elbow, give a resistance with the back arm. Okay? Front arm, nothing it has to do. Front arm, give to the shoulder. Put your foot on her hand. Now you have to lift the triceps up. She has to actively work to tricep. Lift. उचल इकडे. See no?
Somebody said she only makes much.
Who? Who? Otherwise you will not be in the class now. Who? All or no? Go tell. Then clear? She understood? Then over, matter over.
From which I'm not able to stretch. I'm always like this.
This you have to go to take the elbow to the palms on the wall, palms on the bricks at the wall. Feet.
Don't put so much that I'm going to bang on your head. You have to mention this with us.
नाही ते काहीतरी डाऊट विचारते त्याची. Okay, now listen. Don't study anything. It is some specific question they are working on. Now listen. In Urdhva Dhanurasan, like full arm balance, elbows should go back. Now half of you do Urdhva Dhanurasan. Half of you do online. You people see. Which this half is doing. This half get up. All of you head towards the platform. You people see. Rajendra khali hai ikde bag. Okay, now when they are in, do not half the class means what? Elbows have to go back because elbows come forward, forward, forward. Armpits don't move. Okay, so now understand the direction. Elbow back, but armpit forward. Elbow back, but armpit forward. This is what you did in full arm balance. Do you recollect? Elbow back, armpit forward. Are you able to see them and understand? Now you people come down. You people see, you people do. Online now you do and subjectively feel. Objectively you saw on the camera. Normal periods you have. Don't. Pelvic uchal, pude नको येऊ. You saw what is the direction? Elbow should go back. They should come forward. If elbows come forward, everybody forward, 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 shoulder blade stops working. Understand theoretically what's going on. No, his hand I'm not seeing. I am asking you whether, slow down. Have you understood the direction? Sense of direction of the asana. Now you are going to help each other in Urdhva Dhanurasan. कर. नुसते elbowला मी resistance देणार, तू पुढे ढकलणार. Let us keep the help simple because I realized Urdhva Mukha was complicated. It was not as simple as I thought it would be. So if you want to delete Urdhva Mukha from your memory for now, it's fine. Okay? Now I am going to put my hands here. So he receives my help by going back. And now he has to come forward. From the armpit, he comes forward. Buttocks up, he comes forward. But I will not, I mean, I'm allowing him, but at the same time, not free. If I'm free, this is happening. Okay? So elbow back and forward. From the shoulder blade, come. Okay? You're going to help each other here. Start. Online. Online, if you don't have a helper, have a look. No, you are only coming forward. Who will go up? You have to go up to come forward. Go back. Go up. Become tall. Tall. Don't have fight with Aparna. She's helping you. Online. Back.
Abhi, we did not see.
Online, see those who are alone. So the wall, the sticky mat, pushes the elbows away and you move from the armpit, shoulder blade forward. Okay, online. See how much the sticky mat was folded. Where it is placed online on the elbow. It has to be straight. If the mat is not straight, adjust. जाणवलं तुला पण तुला फोर्स खूप लागेल म्हणजे आपल्याला ज्यांना एल्बो असं बाहेर आहे
But she wants to do it, but she's unable to. She wants to take. What's the name? I forget. Abhi, you know the one who's studying.
So what? How she does Urdhva Dhanurasan?
She wanted me to stand and hold my ankles. I said no, not at all. She's taken too good stress.
ए इतना आसान नहीं है रे बहुत फोर्स चाहिए और नहीं तो क्या if you're able to balance like this that itself is telling me force is not enough in Malasan how force will come okay किती फोर्स हेच दाखवलं नाही कसं दाखवणार ऑनलाईन मध्ये Malasan sitting pushing not possible because force required is tremendous it's a tremendous force which is needed the helper should have tremendous force to push. The doer should have the resistance, tremendous resistance to come from the shoulder blade forward. Only then this works. Okay? That's all. Huh? Let them do once, then we will come to that time. Come on. What was? Tell her to come and talk to me. What she? So go from the Hastasan box and grill, no? नहीं आएगा शिल्पी ये भी फोर्स knees your put your knees on the pillow हा काय ही काय ढकलणार तुला मुद्दामून असं निवडतो का फोर्स नाही येणार टू मच फोर्स इज नीडेड फॉर हिम
I have a question.
नाही नाही सरळच नाहीये हात त्यांचा elbow I'm sorry hand on brick go to the wall
I have a question. When it's a little bit apart but from Urdhva Dhanurasan, when you go up, is it very because these are should I keep rolling?
upper arm shoulder has to go up no शोल्डर ब्लेडच वर नाहीये कारण तेवढ्याच एल्बोला जाऊन काय होतं सगळं चुकलं
Yeah, Randy, you need to go in a lot.
स्टिकी मॅट नको का त्याच्या खाली काय असं लावतो का आपण मीठ the same
We are helping in Urdhva Dhanurasan. He can sit down or sit down.
cannot be said like that force is needed
Or sit. That's a point.
ढकला हे अजून इकडे अजून ढकला शोल्डर ब्लेड पूर्ण बघ
एक मिनिट सॉरी हा
ढकला या इकडनं पुढे खूप यायला पाहिजे अजून शोल्डर ब्लेड उचला फोराम पण वागतो बघा इकडे हा त्याला का वाकू दे ते काय ऍक्सिडेंट झाले का नाही उचला इकडे वर जात नाहीये पावलं वर पाहिजे पावलं वर okay now to go up to Urdhva Dhanurasan is needed is number 1. Oh, I can't go up to Urdhva Dhanurasan, but I want elbow connected. Not possible. How it will be possible? You should be able to do Urdhva Dhanurasan, number 1. Okay? Arm rotating how? Why you have a confusion? What is arm rotation in Urdhva Dhanurasan? Do. Hands that side. Camera can. Or, his stool, hello. Keep free. I don't know. I'm going to show upper arm. You decide. Armpit facing forward. This is facing forward. Oh no, but then somebody told me I should keep rolling. If you keep rolling, it is not proper. So I cannot by words articulate. It is only with real substance that I can tell you. So outer armpit should not roll out. This is forward. This upper arm is this direction. This comes forward. Upper arm this. If this happens, this goes out. No. So it's only one direction. You have to remember this. Then everything falls in place. Clear? Now her elbow is rolling too much in. That is later. I'm just showing upper arm shoulder direction for now. Okay? All right. Now this work is done there. Kartes Padmaja. You're going to take height. So that the body weight will come on the arms. And like it is learning for you, for me also it is learning. Sometimes I realize it is too much fast forward because shoulder blade lift when it is not coming, elbow correction is later. So maybe my mistake, I shouldn't have brought elbow correction right away.
शोल्डर ब्लेड उडायला लागेल
मला मध्ये लोक बसून सगळे मला काढ ना आवाज ती माझी कामा करणार Okay, come on. Do. मग काय विद्यार्थी तुमच्या समोर माईक
डोक्याने फिरते ते वर्कच होत नाही जेव्हा तू ओढलं तेव्हा मला किती छान की मस्त feeling येते का?
आठ तासांनी चालली तर लक्ष गेलो
She's coming. Elbow has to go to. See, Malasan won't give force for us. Gudge ठेव खाली. Too much force is needed for elbow to go back. Push, Aparna. Don't allow her to come at all. Still push.
Allez, fous-toi devant.
लैपटॉप दे रहे ऑनलाइन काय करते तू ऑनलाइन feet up did you do Urdhva Dhanurasan like that hey Claudia online elbow back still Claudia move the elbows back still mindfully be with that elbow to go back don't still too much elbows coming forward you have to walk with your hands back still too much hands have to go back DAWN still oh yeah hands back Aparajita elbow back Shaleen, how can your legs straighten for Urdhva Dhanurasan? It is Urdhva Dhanurasan 1. Kazuko, will the box not slip back? How will the box be stable there? Elena, too much elbow is coming forward. Yeah, who was saying something online? Wait 1 minute, there's too much sound here. Let me go away from the people. Yeah, something you were saying online? I thought somebody unmuted to ask something or say something. Okay, continue. Continue your efforts to move the elbow back, back, back to bring the shoulder blade forward. Elbow back, shoulder, shoulder blade in Urdhva Dhanurasan. Let me see, do online. Anuradha, elbow. Tian, knees have to bend a lot more. You are coming too much on the hand. So distance has to lessen. Yes, Carlos. Now lift, Carlos. Shoulder blade lift up. And from the shin bones, push forward. From the head of the shin, push forward like that. Back of the upper arm, lift. Yes, move like that. Correct, good. And if your legs are not bending, you have to walk back with your hands. You first have to walk back with your hands. Hands, hands. And shoulder, shoulder blade, lift up. Aparajita, elbow is too much forward. Keep the weight on the fingers. Aparajita. Yeah, and lift the shoulder blade up. You should do that wall thing, Aparajita. Is it possible to put that sticky mat on the wall that was shown and still keep the feet up? Do you have a passage like that? Try there. आणगा तिला खाली भेटायला सांग मला. Come here. Why that under the head?
Someone told me to try this instead of the blanket.
Who is that someone?
Someone told me that it works.
Somebody told you in India or somebody told you back in your country? Indian? No. Tell them because in this month,
Yes, in this month. I was free because I have some cervical spondylosis. I always use the blanket. I thought it was quite nice.
don't. Why? Because there is a hollow in between. How it will help? The blanket supports the whole head. If you want some support, you can take. But the speciality of that structure is it has a hole in the center. And why will that help your Shirshasana? It won't, logically.
Yeah.
Isn't
mean,
it?
Yeah.
The thickness is
idea
proper.
was the thickness.
Yeah, but then with the hollow.
Yeah.
That hollow, if it was filled, then it was different. So no. करते गए. ए तू हाथ एक तो नजदीक लाओ और एक दूसरे के. Still closer. This should be your distance. Online, you also full arm balance after this with the same memory.
म्हणून हे आपलं म्हशीसारखं ढकलायला लागतं.
सुरुवातीला तेवढंच होणार. A Shilpi has to walk back with the hands because legs are becoming Urdhva Dhanurasan too. Over. Full arm balance, Adho Mukha Svanasana, back bends over. Full arm balance, Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Now, after I thought it
Nice.
I didn't from anywhere. It just came. Something that's
Could be.
something came.
Something came.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, on its own. I wasn't. Oh, that's tricky.
Maybe. End up. Do on your own. Enough. Helping enough now. Panni, you ado muka. Poro. And now this help, this method, maybe it was the first time for a lot of you. Don't take this as the golden truth. Okay? When you are attempting anything for the first time, sit down now. Sumbar anna mala. Sumbar. I think we should start a new episode, new series, Mythbusters. Okay, somebody was told by somebody that Shirshasan done on this is good. Somebody told somebody that Shirshasan done on this is good. I don't agree. Okay, maybe this height is nice. So maybe you need a blanket of this height. Maybe you need something of this density. That is okay. But this, the speciality of this prop is this circle in the center, this hollowness. So why Shirshasan done on a hollow thing like that? So this idea don't spread. Because then somebody thinks, oh, that hole for the Agnya Chakra, maybe that is for the energy. Okay? That's how rumors spread and some nonsense comes out of something so simple. And I'm not on Instagram, but people send me screenshots of what people put up on Instagram, how to use belts tied like sandals on the feet to remove the bunions, etc. It's an overstretch. Let us not lose the dignity of props by these things. People standing in a line in a class, then one person's big toe belt pulled to the other person's, stand here, Aparna, face there. So one belt to my foot and like that the whole class is standing in a line. Why? For the bunions. That growth that comes, no, here. It comes out like that. Please, don't hurt the dignity of what Guruji has found out. It is not something so stupid what Guruji has done. It is not something so stupid what he has done. The props are meant for your intelligence to be kindled. The props are meant for your intelligence to be sensitized. It is to help that person. It is not like this to be used, pulling. Okay? So maybe Mythbusters will be a good thing to do. Because something you make, Simhasan box. लाईन लिहित राहतो म्हणून ठीक आहे. सिंहासन करतेस का ग अपर्णा? Give her a thick mat. Simhasan, but this is for your body because it is called Simhasan box. Show her, no? I will talk to them meanwhile. Simhasan. This pose is also called Simhasan. I mean, this box is called Simhasan box. The pose is called Simhasan. So you put this Simhasan and that Simhasan together. So Simhasan on Simhasan box, no. No. भिंतीला असतं आणि झोपतात त्याच्यावर छाती टेकवायचं. You be the wall and you rest your chest on that. You are doing it with such faith because Guruji has named it Simhasan. I love your faith that you have, but here the little thought process you have to use. Guruji did not use Simhasan box like this. He did not tell anyone how hip will move in. It is in fact stopping it from moving in. It is doing the contrary. Okay? So anytime, anywhere in the world, someone Simhasan box was made for Simhasan, say no. It was not. Simhasan box was made for Shavasana. The breath reaches the chest. The chest gets a royal feeling. How royalty occupies the throne, the chest occupies that place. How the breath occupies the chest. In our local languages, the throne of the king is called Simhasan. Asan for the Simha, the seat for the lion. The king is the lion. So that is why this box Guruji called Simhasan box, not for Simhasan. Okay? So we had 2-3 mythbusters today. Enough. Episode is over today. Okay, now Sarvangasan. Okay, one more thing I was going to say. Today you did this once. Don't equate this. Elbows must. Someone more refined comes and shows you something better out of your elbow. The point I'm trying to make is this has to be done many times. Because today, maybe if at all, a little forward movement came with the shoulder blade. Still, buttocks have to do something, shins have to do something, thoracic has to do something. So many things have to do something. But today, not everything moved probably. Or maybe they moved, I don't know. But the point is, one time if you do, when they do a study of the heart, when they do a study of the kidneys, when they do a study of about COVID that has come now, what they say, it will be at least 50-60 years by the time we know the impact of COVID. At least one generation. One generation means it is 50-60 years to know impact of COVID on the lungs. What the atom bombs did, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, it was known much later. Immediately impact is not known. It is known much later. Like that, your elbow roll will be known over time. So don't be in a hurry to rush to conclusion. Like somebody said, balance came in full balance. Having done Urdhva Dhanurasan like this, she did full balance and she said balance came. This happened and balance came. Wonderful. So something came great. But if she makes it a dogma, that elbow done like this will give full balance, not necessary. Something moved and something came. That is why, thank God. Something has come, thank God. Something has not come, pray God. No other option we have. Okay? So don't make a conclusion right away. Anything has to be done over a period of time for you to testify this as truth. All right? Okay. Sarvangas. Utkatasan holding the brick bit दाखव. नाही तू दाखव ना मला काय ते म्हटले. स्ट्रेंगथन द गुडघा नाही होणार पण हिप आज सकाळच्या क्लासमध्ये आपण जसं धरलं ग्रॉइन मध्ये. घेत नाही पण इट्स नॉट रॉंग. सांगते मी. सी इफ समबडीज knees are all the time falling in, मग आपण सेपरेटर म्हणून वी कुड कीप म्हणून कॉन्टेक्स्ट असतो. उत्कटासन करायचं हिप साठी पण गुडघे आत कोलॅप्स होत आहेत मग टाकायचं मध्ये. आता कोण टू स्ट्रेंगथन द नी होल्ड द ब्रिक.
That is more intense. So that's very hard. Why would you do that and not do this? We had the things. What this? It's not something we can.
Because as I was telling you, in our local culture, Simhasan, the name, if there was a king, during those days when the king sat on thrones, the throne of the king, it's called a throne, no, it's not called a chair. Why a king's chair is not called a chair and a throne? So throne signifies royalty. So Simhasan is a throne in our local language. It is a royal chair, the chair for the king. Lion is Simha, Asana is seat. So lion seat is the throne. So in Shavasana, it's the royal throne for the breath, for the chest.
just help her in the lesson. I just give her more information.
Okay. Yeah.